As the international break refreshed Tottenham Hotspur, who return to their new North London home. So what next for Tottenham? Beaten at Brighton, where skipper Hugo Lloris dislocated an elbow, thrashed at home by Bayern Munich in the UEFA Champions League. Surely nothing less than a win will do against the bottom club Watford. Without a win this season, and without a point in 6 Premier League trips to Spurs, whether it be to White Hart Lane or Wembley. Janmaat with Rose. And Janmaat has got in behind Danny Rose. He's delivered the cross, and Watford have gone in front. Well, they've overcome the blow of losing Danny Welbeck, but Abdoulaye Doucouré has popped up inside the Tottenham penalty area, and for Quique Sanchez-Flores' team, after the disappointing of losing Welbeck, they've gone in front against all the odds.
That's the first sustained spell of possession that Watford have had in this game, and this is a stunning team goal. What's a diagonal that is from Cathcart? The take, the touch from Daryl Janmaat, outstanding. And what do you want from your midfield players? One sits, one protects. That's Chalobah. The other one, Doucouré. He gets himself up into an area. He's got the engine to get there, and then he's got the awareness to find the right touch, to delicately just stroke it into the corner. Magnificent start for Watford.
A roller coaster ride from start to finish when you consider how they got to the final. Dramatic successes against both Ajax and Manchester City. Dele Alli. Sissoko. Never the most reliable in front of goal.
Well, Dele Alli starting to make an impact in this game, picking up pockets of space in front of that back three. Feeds Sissoko, always rising.
Deulofeu. The ball has done its job. Watford get a corner kick. Alderweireld. Winks. Aurier. Now by Dawson, only as far as Sissoko. Lucas Moura. Tottenham corner.
Yeah, it's a lot better, isn't it? Asking a few questions, probing down the right-hand side.
Corner has been taken quickly. Rose goes down. Tottenham looking for a penalty. Pereyra tells him to get to his feet. Chris Kavanagh. He's going to have a think about this, and VAR will be called into action.
Pereyra takes a risk, there's no doubt about it. The touch actually gets away from Danny Rose. There is contact, no shadow of a doubt. We'll soon find out if there was enough for a penalty kick. I'm not so sure.
Check complete, but a risky manoeuvre by Roberto Pereyra as Tottenham look to benefit from a quickly taken corner kick. Lucas Moura. Now Dele Alli. A sight of goal at last for Tottenham.
Well, this is the route they need to go. Be patient, and then when they can play through, they have got players. Moura takes it well into the path of Alli. His first touch is good, sets himself. Strike is decent. It's straight at Ben Foster. You've got to give Quique Sanchez-Flores credit. Walked in the door. The one thing alarmingly that needed to be addressed was the defensive side of the team structure. They're leaking far too many goals.
Deulofeu found by Kabasele, and Deulofeu goes down. Watford now looking for a penalty, and Cleverley and Deulofeu are leading the appeals.
Well, I have to say, there's contact, no doubt about it. How much is instigated by Vertonghen? Deulofeu, he's had 2 big calls, hasn't he, on the penalty front? Will this one be overturned? It's clever, Deulofeu. He's waiting for the contact. He could have played it across. I think there's contact. Just here, leg goes out, stretches. I think it's instigated by Vertonghen. his right foot, catches Deulofeu.
And the check is complete, and the game resumes.
You have to gauge this right, though, aren't they, Spurs? Because Watford have shown on a few occasions how dangerous they are.
Son, found by Dele Alli. Lucas Moura waits. Son goes on and thuds his shot against the crossbar. Foster might have got a hand to that.
I think he did, Tony. Great ball in behind. Son, he's got the pace. He's got Cathcart worried. He just shifts it out of his feet. And I do think he gets a little touch on this, Ben Foster. Let's have a little look. Yeah, he certainly does. Good save.
Well, the frustration from Son is because the ball has gone out on the far side of the pitch, and Watford have been given the throw in. Deulofeu, set up by Pereyra. He's returned the compliment, and Pereyra can't find the target. It was Aurier who got back to him, and what an important intervention that was.
Well, he's so unselfish, he really is, Deulofeu. He could have taken it across for Tongan, possibly gone down, rolls it into the path of Pereyra. Pereyra does well to get there. But check out the tackle by Aurier, goal saving.
Doucouré. Doucouré gets away from Harry Kane. Then he gets away from Danny Rose. It's 4 against 2 here. Jan Maat. Big shout this time for a handball. Now Jan Maat. Pereyra away from Rose. Deulofeu available. Here is Gerard Deulofeu taking on Aurier. And he tried to curl his shot beyond the reach of Gansonier and instead put it wide of the post.
Well, Pereyra did brilliant in the build-up play. Feeds Deulofeu. Just shifts it. Opens up. He should be doing better. There's a nice little space there for him to slot the pass away. Just doesn't get any type of curve.
Jan Maat marked on the far side. Doucouré. Doucouré steps in and shoots wide. What a let-off that was for Tottenham. And it's underlined their performance, perhaps.
Check out the contrast here of Doucouré and the Spurs midfield. Yours, mine, nobody's. Doucouré should do better. Gambles well. Sets up so nicely for him, doesn't it? He drags it.
Son. Winks. Looking for Kane. Well, Dawson just managed to get a foot to that.
Clever ball by Harry Winks. Kane, suspicion of offside. Gets his body across. In the end, it takes Dawson to rescue the situation. Cabaselli, ball just flying around his feet.
Kane found by Dele Alli, who's continued his run forward. Lamela available.
Brilliant.
And it's Doucouré again who nicks the ball away for Watford.
It's been outstanding, hasn't he, Doucouré? Both areas of the game, attacking, defending, the engine.
Pereyra found by Jan Maat. Here's Daryl Jan Maat.
God.
Taken wide eventually. Pereyra getting the ball off Winks. Tottenham creating so many of their own problems. Doucouré. Pereyra offside. Alderweireld. Lamela. Frustration for Dele Alli. Just sliding in, but Foster able to gather.
It's a good ball from Lamela. Dele Alli makes the run across. Cabaselli, very awkward. Right idea, delivery decent. And there was a little bit of contact, wasn't it? Cabaselli, not enough to warrant a penalty kick.
Aurier. Magnificent defending by Chalobah this time. Gets in here with two in his defensive wall. Deulofeu. Easy for the goalkeeper. You can feel the tension in the air. Watford supporters hoping that their team can hang on for the win. Oh, Foster hasn't been able to get there, and it's Dele Alli who has made the most of the mix-up. It's being checked. There's a suggestion that there might have been a handball in that.
Well, Ben Foster screams for this ball. Kiko Femenia here. And does it come off Dele Alli's hand? He looks a tad guilty, I would suggest. It's off his shoulder. What way will they interpret that? Femenia makes an absolute meal of it. Foster's coming out to try and take control of it. I think it is his arm. This will be interesting.
Tottenham have their equalising goal. Well, the scoreboard adding to the confusion, because it said no goal, but it is a goal. You could see the reaction of the faces of the Tottenham supporters then. He doesn't even know, and he put the ball in the net. The goal stands, and Tottenham are level. Drilled forward towards Harry Kane. Locking arms with Dawson. Son tries to wriggle through. Now Rose. Helped away by Dawson again. Cleverly gets the better of the exchange with Rose. Lamela happy to scrap, and Tottenham happy to scrap as well. They have emerged with a point, a perhaps unlikely point, given that Watford made it so difficult for Mauricio Pochettino's team, who were unconvincing until they were given a helping hand late on. Ben Foster getting in a mix-up with Kiko Femenia, and Dele Alli able to claim Tottenham's equalising goal late on, despite the intervention of VAR. Ali perhaps fortunate that VAR decided that the ball had struck his chest rather than his left arm. It's frustration for the bottom club, who were in a whisker of their first ever Premier League win at Tottenham, thanks to the early effort of Abdoulaye Doucouré. It's the Champions League next, and Red Star for Spurs. And today at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, it's finished Tottenham Hotspur 1, Watford 1.